Welcome to the 9 best price action signals. My name is Shaquel Samaai and I'm the author of the TFE Precision Concepts as well as the mentor at the Forex ELITMENT, short for TFE. And I'll be sharing my 9 best price action signals that I learned in my 5 years of trading. Before we begin, guys, please ensure to like this video, subscribe, and don't forget to join the free Forex group. The link is in my description of this video. Now, with that being said, let's start with the 9 best price action signals. But just also for a bonus, guys, I'll be dropping out a 10th one as an extra for you guys for free. And that'll be one of the best signals that I found on the Forex market. Now, with that being said, first up, guys, we have Liquidity Grab right here. And Liquidity Grab is a very tricky one. In fact, this is one of the markets where the market tends to falsely break out of a support or a resistance and actually continue in its direction. The secondly, we have the moving average touch, and this is where the market simply just touches the moving average and sells or buys. For this instance, buys. Now, with that being said, guys, do know that all these examples will be explained on the actual live Forex market. So right here, I'm just bringing it into your awareness, and then we're going over it on the chart. Now, thirdly, we have the 1, 2, 3 touch, and this was one of my favorite once upon a time. Not saying it doesn't work, I'm just saying it was once upon a time my favorite, but you need to have a lot of patience. It's basically the market goes up and touches the trend line on top once, two, and the third time it will sell off. Or the opposite wise, with actually 1, 2, 3, and actually starts buying higher. Now, guys, on the other end, I have the Bollinger Band squeeze. Now, this here is one of the most powerful strategies, or you can say like signals, where the market will squeeze with the Bollinger Band. As you can see, it comes from like a very wide length of Bollinger Band, and then squeezes down, and it actually starts pulsing in one direction. Now, that there I need to explain to you guys further on the chart. Then we have the mid candle entry or mid entry candle, where we're simply using the precision levels, the TV precision levels, which I invented and I created. Now, guys, on the previous video, I told you guys if you comment, I will share it. And in this video, I'm actually going to share that strategy with you guys. For what's the 6th, we have the daily candle, which I did share with you guys, but I'm going to explain much more of how to actually see how to use the previous daily candle to buy for or sell the next day. Then we have here the trend line touch, and the trend line touch is very simple, but a lot of people make the mistakes on how to actually use the trend line to buy and sell. We have here the divergence, and in divergence is where the market simply goes opposite to the actual indicator, which I use is the RSI, and the RSI will tell us exactly what to do. So if the market is going up here and the RSI is going down, it is telling us ahead of time it's going to sell. But if the market was going down and the RSI was going up, it was telling us ahead of the time it's going to buy. Now, guys, remember, like I said, I'm going to explain this all on the chart. I'm just bringing this to your consciousness, and then we're going to start going over step by step for each one of them. So I'm going to need you guys to really sit back, have a notebook open, and write down as I'm going to explain these things. We have for number 9, the break-in retest. One of the old school methods. If you're using the break retest, shout out to you, because I still love using the break retest. It's one of the most easiest things to use and very simple. All you need is a box and a simple break retest by yourself. That easy. But number 10, continue watching to see my favorite signal that I like to use in the Forex market. Watch until the end and you'll be able to get that free, completely free. Let's move on to the chart. Okay, so we're going to explain the liquidity grab. For number 1, we're going to explain the liquidity grab. Explain to you guys, it's simple. You need to be able to draw support resistance, right? Like here we have a little support at the bottom here, and all we're waiting for market to come back into it with a rejection, right? Once the market shows a rejection like that, on the next candle is where we actually going to start looking for the buys higher, right? And that's simply a liquidity grab. Now, guys, we're going to use it in many forms. This is many ways to use it. As you can see right here, guys, here was previously a support area, and it can be used for buying and selling, guys. So you can see here was a support. All we needed was market to come back and test it with a rejection, right? Once the market gives us a rejection, on the next candle, we're going to look for the buys higher, and that's all we're going to be doing, guys, basically. Okay, That's how we use a liquidity grab, or we call it a liquidity, false move, but mostly I call it a liquidity grab. Here's one for the sell. Okay, you can see it happens nicely, but you need to be very conscious when this happens. Okay, guys. So you can see here we have the top, and then just watch. We get a rejection. Not yet. You don't want to be a ticket. Once we get the rejection like that, that is when we want to get in for the sell right down. Okay, guys. As simple as that. Now, moving on to the second one, which is the moving average touch. Now, me personally, guys, I love to use this moving average right here, moving average exponential, okay? And then what you're gonna do, the moving exponential, go to the settings and make it a 50, okay? We're gonna make it maybe, let's make it a style of black to make it easy for us to spot. Now, please do understand, all you need to do is be able to spot, is it up or down? Is it going to buy or sell? Now, when the moving average is at the bottom of the candles, it's for buys. When it comes on top, like this is when I love it. When market starts breaking like that in the market and the moving average goes above the candles, now I'm waiting for the market just to come back to touch the moving average, and I'm looking for a sell off. Now, you have to be really patient and wait for the market to do it. All you have to do is patient to wait. And when market touches like that, that is the moment where you're going to wait now to get in. Now, what I like to do is I like to look for a rejection, and that my stops right can be above there, and take it all the way to the downside. And that is basically how to use a moving average. I'm going to show you guys for the buy one how to use it for the buy, but all I need you to just take these notes down, guys. You need to ensure that the market is in a trend. When the market's in a trend, it's much more easier to actually catch the buy of the trend of a moving average, right? Here's an example, guys. You see that we have one came back, and now it's coming back to touch it with the rejection right over here at the high. You're going to be placing the buys, and you take it over to the high. Okay, guys? And that is basically how you do a buying of a moving average touch. Now, guys, once again, guys, if you're liking this video and you're learning, it's very straightforward, it's very easy. Please like this video, and don't forget, guys, I'm also training with a very, very good prop firm. I'm very proud to say I'm partnered with this prop firm called the Forex Funder, and I've been training my main accounts with them. The link's in the description where you can get 60% off. I also want to help you guys pass these prop firms. So basically, to get the payout, if you want to get $1,000 payout every month, right, from just simply trading, I can help you guys. And that's where you can just simply get a prop firm with 60% discount right now, and it's going to end in January. So like literally in a few days, the discount is going to end, guys. So if you want to get that, click the link in the description, use my link, use my code, and then when you're done, right, you can start this passing challenge with me by simply just getting that $10,000 account for $38, and you get maybe the VIP signals, and let me help you and strategize with you to pass that prop firm. Very straightforward, guys. The link's in my description to begin this whole process. Now, with that being said, guys, let's move over to the next one, which is basically the 1, 2, 3 touches. And the 1, 2, 3 touches is such a powerful move, but you need to use that. You need to understand what's happening in the market, guys. You can't just use it. It's one thing to just you understand it, but also apply. So for me personally, I found after a while that it can really be powerful, but also if you don't know how to use it, you're going to end up losing a lot. Okay, guys? So you need to know how to use it. I'm going to find a nice example for you guys. Here we go. And you need to understand the trends. Here we go. We have one move, two, and then look, here's the third touch. I see it already here. And then we'll look for sales. Now look at it, guys. Come show you. Okay? Follow, follow, follow. As you can see, guys, there was a beautiful 1, 2, and then at the bottom as well, 1, 2. Now we're looking for the third touch right on top to sell. Watch. It usually falls out, it usually breaks out for some time. We're waiting for a nice rejection. When the market gives us rejections, there's rejections, and this is where you can start getting in, or right on top, you can actually get in for the sell. Okay, guys? That's simply how we do it. And that is basically where you get in for sales. See, so it's simply just 1, 2, 3 on the third touch. It's usually a fake out, and when it fakes out, you're waiting for it to come show you some sort of structure to continue going to the downside. Now for buying one, guys, it's the same thing. You need to know how to use it. It's very similar, but it's all about having the eye for it. Okay, guys? when market is coming down, you know, market's eventually come back up, right? But here's it. Here's 1, 2, can you see? And then here at the top is 1, 2. Now we know 1, 2 on the third touch, it might reject. When it rejects, okay, or fakes out, that is where, so like this, and then we're gonna get in for the buys. Okay, guys, it's that simple. Watch. There's a rejection already ahead of time, which means market should start eventually buying from this market up. Okay, it's that simple, guys. Watch. You get what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3, and buy. That is how easy these signals are on the market. Once again, guys, it's your mentor here, Shaquel Samaai. Don't forget to like this video and join the free group in the description. And if you guys want to join the VIP signals, come join and let me assist you passing the platforms as well as getting the payouts, or even just making an income from the forex market while you're learning. Click the link in my description, guys. Now, on the other end, guys, we're gonna go over. I think this is probably gonna be the most favorite, because when you're using this one, right, I would recommend you guys using the one hour time frame. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys the settings as well. So take note right now. It's called the Bollinger Band. So you can go here, Bollinger Bands. Use this one right here. Okay. Now I would recommend you guys using 3 of it. So 3, guys. Okay, so you're gonna go there, add it thrice. Am I saying it right? Yeah, 3 times. Okay, 3 times. Third time is the lucky charm. You add it 3 times on your chart, guys. And then please note, I already have a template here. So I want you guys just to give me a moment. Okay, guys. Here we go. And here's mine already. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys the settings. First one, there we go. This is the colors. There we go. That's the setting. Second one, pause the video. There we go. Style, done. Third one, there's a style and the inputs, done. Now, how do we use this one? Very importantly, you need to see first the squeeze. Now, I like to use this before the New York Open happens, guys. Before the New York Open happens, I love to use this one. Okay, guys, so let me show you what I'm talking about. Just give me a moment. Okay, let's see. So as you can see, guys, here we go. We have the selling area, we have the buying area. Okay, but now when the market is very far, look how big is this. This is very like wide. Okay, and the market is going on one side. That means stay the y'all out of the market. The moment the market does this, can you see how it's squeezing here? Compare this to this. You see it squeezing, and that is when I started becoming interested. Okay, you see here, the market was squeezed, okay, and yet it was going up. So I like the squeeze. So when the squeeze happens at the New York, before the New York Open, that's when we want to get in. Okay, guys, I'm gonna show you guys another one. Just be patient. Let me show you guys another one. Before the market opens, watch. We had a squeeze here, okay, and then the market came on top, and that's where we're going to get in. So when we have the squeeze, okay, let me go to live market right now. You can see this is a squeeze right now. Live market, this is a squeeze, guys. But now, if the market is squeezing and it goes up, 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 and the New York session opens, is about to open and it's a top, I'm looking for the sell-off. If let's say it goes up before New York session, right? Boom, 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 and then it comes back down. But New York session is here. It's here, and the market's here, and it's New York session. I'm looking for the buy. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys an example right now. Just focus right now. Very, very important, guys. It's very, very important. Okay, just watch. Okay, here we go. As you guys can see, it's broad, right? It was very broad, right? You can see it broad, and watch what happens between this area here. Just look, it starts here. It's actually starting right now there. You can see as market goes. Is it broad here? Yes or no? Is it like this? No, it's not. And look where the market is at the bottom before the New York session. Right here, it was at the bottom before the New York session. And that is the moment you're going to start looking for the buy higher. Okay? Do you understand? That's exactly what we're looking for. Now, this is one of my favorite ones because it's very, very powerful, guys. I can show you one last one. Here's it happening, boom, and it goes up, and there's broad again. Now, moving on, we're going to be going over to the mid candle entry, number 5. Mid candle entry, guys, and this one is one of also my favorites. Like, I think all these are my favorite. These are my best. Like I said, it's all my favorite because they're all best, right? But what I like to do is I like to use the daily candle or the 1 hour candle, right? So I'm gonna use the 1 hour candle to show you guys how to use it. And this works perfectly in the New York session, guys. So perfectly in the New York session, okay? But you need to be able to spot it out. Let me show you. So you need to look for the impulsive candle of the session there, boom. Okay, let's even do that 50 minute. I want to make it more easy for you guys. Okay, on the 50 minute, here we go. Here's the candle. Sorry, just give me a moment. Here we go. Yeah, the Harper's 4 candle opens, New York session opens, and then all you do is you take this tool. It's the Fibonacci on the left hand side. It's called the Fibonacci. It won't look like this. This is my settings. Here you go. Have the settings. Enjoy it, guys. Once again, guys, this is the moment you guys been waiting for. On the previous video, I explained to you guys just a little bit, and I told you if you comment, I will give it on the next video, which is this one right now. And here's the settings, okay, guys? Now, what you do is you simply take it, if it's buying from the low to the high, like that, and we're waiting for the market to come down in the 50% to start buying. Okay, guys? That's all you're waiting for. Market comes down, you buy. If it doesn't, you don't take the buy. As you can see right here, it missed it and you move on. Now, that shouldn't make you despondent. Like, oh man, why? Because remember, not every day will be as great, guys. Here's a very beautiful, like I said, guys, from the low to the high, and we're waiting for market to come back down in the 50 to take it a buy. Watch. Patiently wait. The market came back down, comes back down. That's your opportunity to buy. Right here, stops right at the bottom, and you're taking it up. It's that simple, guys. Nothing major. Nothing major. This is one of the most powerful things. Now, you can use this for a daily candle. What we do on a daily candle, guys, is this simple. And this will take us onto the next strategy using the daily candle. Okay, guys? Very, very easy. The first step is to first understand. Okay, this is very important. The first step is to understand, is the next day buying or selling? Okay, so how do we know that? We look at the previous day. Look at this. This is the daily candle, which is number 6 right now. Here we have a big bullish candle. So the next day we're looking for a buy. What I then do is I use this from the low to the high, and around these places, like it's going to be buying one of this. If the market comes below the 100%, it's not going to buy. So you can be buying like off these levels, right? So like this area, you can buy off it higher, okay? So basically when the market comes down, look at it, taps the 75%, you have a 75% chance of buying. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to show you another example, guys, right? It's all about you following the rules, okay? Here's an example for the selling one from the high to the low. On one of these levels, it's going to be selling off lower, okay, guys? So watch, market comes up, rejects, and there we go, a sell off. As you see, very beautiful explained. Now, moving on, guys, we're going to go on to a trend line touch. And this one is actually the most easiest one to use. But for some reason, people still make a mistake on a simple trend line, guys. Now, with the trend line, it's all about drawing the trend line correctly, because if you don't draw the trend line correctly, you will definitely make a mistake, guys. You definitely will. Now, what I do is I like to zoom my chart in, find a clear trend that is trending in the direction. As you can see, this is clear going up, and then try to find if it's going to actually give me a trend line touch. That is simple, okay? So I'm going to start from the bottom where it starts going up, okay? Where it stopped going down and start going up. I'm going to try like that and say, okay, is this making sense to me? Well, it did evolve to there, and there's one here now. So maybe that should be more realistic. Okay, so I like to use to see if the first one doesn't make sense or if it's gonna be the second one. But now 1, 2, when the market touches the trend line, that is exactly when you want to get in. There you go, right? And now you look for the buys higher. That is basically how we use a trend line touch, guys. Now I'm gonna move on to the next. I'm gonna move on to the next one, which will be the 8th, divergence. And divergence, you want to use divergence not on its own. You want to use divergence with other tools, but the tool we're going to use, or the indicator we're going to use for divergence, will be the RSI, right? So simple RSI tool. Here's my settings for the RSI, guys, so you have it as well. I'm going to just show you guys. There we go. That's the settings, and you just stop. Okay, guys. Now, moving on, let's put that RSI right here for you guys, and I explain to you guys how to use the RSI. The red one on top is when we're going to look for sells. The bottom one is to look for the buys. However, we're not going to use it for that. We're using it for divergence. So what is divergence? When the market and the RSI are doing two opposite things. For example, if the market's going up, right, and the RSI is going down, it's telling ahead of time the market's going to sell. But if the market is going down and the RSI is going up, ahead of time it's telling you it's going to buy. Now that is what we use for divergence. Here's an example. See, market is going up here, right? Now look on the chart. From that exact same level here, it went down, and look what happened after that. Market was actually selling off. Makes sense. We have another example of divergence, guys, where the market will be as equal or lower. Look here, market was going low. Look at it. It went lower. As you can see from here to here, it was going down. But if you look on the chart, the exact same area here and here, here and there. Now, it looks like the market is going down here, but look what's happening on the chart, on the other side. It went up. So ahead of time, just telling you, it's gonna buy. Exactly, divergence. Now, on the other end, guys, we're gonna go on the last one, but not the last because I have a bonus for you guys, which is number 10, my favorite one. But we're gonna go over right now number 9, which is a simple break and retest. Now, break and retest is basically one of the most easiest and most explained, but people tend to actually use it incorrectly. Now, with this one, I would recommend everyone use a break retest on a 4-hour time frame because it's more reliable, if I would say that. Okay, and it works greatly with currencies. So I'm going to put out a currency for you guys just to show you guys how nicely it works with the currency. I'm going to use GBP/USD as an example, and I like to use the 4-hour forward. Now on the 4-hour time frame, guys, all we're going to look is for break and retest. Okay, so look, we have a trend. The market's going up, high, low, but here we went lower, so it's a lower high, equal down. So now we found a support here. Okay, so what we're looking for is simple break, a candle closing down, and then a few candles come back, and then we're looking for the sell. Now watch what I'm talking about. Market then breaks down, few candles come back to test. There's the retest over there, and now you're looking for the sell lower. You see, market came back up. Okay, it came back to retest. Okay, came back to retest, and then look what happens. Market sells down. Guys, I'm so excited that you were all the way, you watched all the way till the end. I'm very thankful, guys. Once again, please do like this video if you find it useful. But I want to show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, you need to focus now. Take note. All we're looking for is 3 candles. It's 1, 2, and then 3. Okay, but like for buying one, it must be bearish. Like here we can have any color, and then maybe a bullish one, right? A bullish one, yeah. But we're having, very important, it needs to have a wick at the bottom, and then we have a wick at the bottom and a wick at the bottom here. Now this is very important. It needs to have these wicks at the bottom. So let's put one there. Okay, guys, and one here. So it's telling you market rejection 1, 2, 3. It's like a mini head and shoulders, and at the break of this, market is not buying higher. The same thing for actually a sell one. You can have 2 bullish candles going up, right? Maybe 2 bullish candles like that. It can be bullish and bearish, and then we have one here that needs to be bearish. Very important. Then what happens is you see 1, 2, 3 at the break here. We're going to look for the sell. Now, let's go to the chart and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Now, it needs to be also at a very important area. Look here. AOI. Watch. See, okay, no mark still going down. Rejecting. Well, it looks like it was rejecting here beautifully. There's 1, 2. Look nicely, guys. It was 1, 2. Right, let's wait for the next candle. Look at that. And there was another one right here. And there we have the break right here. We can get the break on top right there. And we'll look for the buys higher. Okay, guys. That is what we're looking for. The buys higher. Very, very powerful, guys. Super. I love this. This is one of my favorite. Very, very, very powerful. I'm going to show you guys one for the sells right now. Favorite price action signals. Watch what's happening, guys. We have 1, 2, 3. And here's the neck here. We have a nice thing. Put it right here. Okay. Here's the neck. You can see it. And now all we're waiting for is market to break this area. And then it's going to be selling off. All right. Yeah. That being said, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do like this video, subscribe. Don't forget to join the free group in my description. And I hope you guys enjoyed my 9 best Forex signals on the market. But also, I'm giving you another one. Make it 10. So that's powerful, guys. Also, guys, don't forget, guys, I have VIP signals with the best quality trades. Easy, minimum risk ratio is 1:2, and I give out the assistance with risk management. I give out my analysis, the before and after, and the during, before it happens, during, updates, everything of goodness, and there's a client support to assist you guys. With that being said, guys, you made the Shaquel Samaai. I'm signing out. I'll see you guys on the next one. Cheers. Bye.